hello, welcome back to a new episode and welcome back to my home. As you can see behind me, there are three mannequins. I love working on them. They are all vintage, which means that they are curvy. I would photograph my garments on them, do fittings. In this room, I'm storing all of my equipment, the video, photography, lighting equipment. It is actually the dining room, but it never served its purpose due to the pandemic, but also due to my very busy schedule. Once I've celebrated my solo birthday 3 years ago, I fully enjoyed it. I love spending my time in this room. It has two big windows that the original windows, the glass as well. The house was built in 1894. I love its coziness, energy. Everything is so relaxing and soothing. I would sometimes do my sketches here. My office is right next to this room, and whenever I don't want to sketch on my desk, I would come here. Both rooms, so my office room and this room, are sharing a terrace. In the summer I would go outside, enjoy the sun, the nature. It is a beautiful place to live, to create, to feel inspired. Sometimes in the evenings I would read a book there on the table. I'm having a beautiful lamp that I bought from Melinda Oprea. I've mentioned her in many episodes ago. She has a little business with vintage home objects, and I've ordered this lamp and I love to turn it on, read a book. I will position it here on this pillow. I'm creating pillows as well, just for my house. I love to do that. So I'm doing also the filling, what's inside, but also the covers. In this case, the pillows are matching the curtains, but they should not match. In the guest area, I've been sewing some wall covers for the pillows. It is important now, if you want to save energy, use a lot of wool for even the curtains, and you'll feel the difference. Now I'm going to finish my drink. I call it a drink. It is water with lemon juice and ginger. It is midday. It is almost 12 o'clock. I will be soon going to work, and I thought about starting this episode from here. I want you to get to know more of my work, to see what exactly I'm doing, what my design aesthetic is. I've created a playlist named my design aesthetic, and I think in this episode you'll be able to see more of it. Tomorrow I will be having a photo shoot. It's going to be the fourth photo shoot in the last month. It is a lot for me because in my case it is much more intense than just photographing. It is more intense because first of all I am a fashion designer and artist, which means that I have to focus on my profession, on my work. I'm not a photographer, but I've started to do it more since the pandemic because it was so hard to get together with my colleagues. One of those shoots that I did in the last month, I've organized it together with Cecilia. Cecilia is my friend, my colleague, my assistant. Sometimes she would be at the shop when I would be out traveling. I adore her. She's very talented. She delivered the photographs within days. The result is absolutely amazing. I'm going to show it to you in one of the next episodes. Tomorrow I'm going to photograph. Cecilia is on holidays. Anyway, I didn't want to ask her because she has other projects. And in regards to the project that I'm working on, it is a second chapter of I'm Leoni project that I've started 12 years ago. It was a long creative and technological process back then. It took me 2 years to bring everything together because as a designer you have to put all of your ideas on paper, on sketching. It doesn't matter how you sketch, you are not a sketch artist, but still you have to bring all of your ideas together. Then I would look for the right materials, the right fabrics, the right textiles. It is not easy at all because Your idea has to kiss, has to come together with the right fabrics. Sometimes they don't even exist, or other times they are very, very hard to procure. So yeah, bringing all the ideas together, finding the right fabrics, then doing all the patterns, the sewing work. 90%, I would say 90% that I'm doing everything on my own. Sometimes, in rare occasions, I would work together with other professionals. So I would work together with another atelier when it's too much going on for me. I'm so happy and lucky that I found absolutely amazing professionals. It's not just about the work itself, the expertise, but it's also about the heart and the mind. They know exactly what I love, what I want. So we have a great cooperation. But yeah, 90% of the times I'm doing everything on my own. And then comes the next part, which means the visuals, meaning the photography. Sometimes, yeah, I bring everything also in the video form. I take care of my website, social media. It is absolutely a lot, but I'm trying not to put too much pressure on myself. I do everything step by step, maybe not in a classic way, maybe not in a way that my other colleagues would work on, but I would say that we are individuals and we find the best way to work, what's good for us, what's compatible to also our character and lifestyle. And by the way, that's one of the reasons why I never took interns, because I always say they cannot learn from me. I would create, let's say, individual garments. For example, it's good to have the complete outfit in mind and to follow all the steps, but it always goes after my mood and after my energy levels, also after my inspiration and the type of fabrics that I would find on that moment. And I would do different garments. Let's say I would work on a skirt and a blouse that would not be part of one single outfit, but then after some months, after a year, I would bring everything together. Then finally everything would look concise and balanced. But yeah, it goes a lot after my mood. I do accessories, I do handbags, I do headpieces. Maybe it looks like a chaos, but I would usually not show this chaotic process. I like to show the end result. And in that moment, when I see the photographs, I can sit down, breathe, and say, okay, it was worth it. All the sleepless nights, the sweat, the tears, the time, energy, financial investments. Those moments when I see in front the result are the best, and they give me energy and motivation to go on. And now, because it's springtime, the birds are singing, I'm going to sit for half an hour to finish my drink. I did a little home facial earlier. Then I will be heading to work. Before that, I would like to tell you a little bit about this project. I am Leonie. I was so fortunate back then in 2014 to find an amazing team. So after I completed my collection, I've organized a photo shoot in Klosterneuburg in the garden of my friends that live there. They have a corner of paradise. It is not easy to find the right accessories, and I was so happy that Charity, my friend Charity Akuma, offered me jewelries from her collections, but also her working tools, because you'll understand why when I will tell you the story. Then I was so happy that Alexandra Silagi, I got to know her on Facebook. I was looking for a muse. I was looking for someone that would best represent Leonie, my character, and she joined me, and I'm so happy. She really has become my muse. She lives in Amsterdam, she lives in Holland. We are far from each other, but I will always remember those special moments, our projects together. Claire Morgan took the photos. She's one of my friends. In my heart, mind, and eyes, she's one of the best photographers that I've ever known, seen, met. She lives in America, she's doing great. I'm going to tell you more about her work, what she's doing now in one of the next episodes. The styling was made by Karina Bauer-Unzeitig. She's very talented. We photographed during 2 different days because it was rainy. It was May, it was rainy, and we kept waiting for windows when it was not raining. It was still wet on the floor in the grass, but we were looking for moments of a little sun and no rain. I'm very pleased with the result, and therefore the second chapter came to life now. I'm going to read you what I've published on my website back then in 2014. Everything is on my website in the archives. I'm going to read you the concept back then because the pandemic changed a lot. I will be reading you now the first chapter's story, and I will be showing you some of the photographs. Then I will be heading to my shop in Vienna, and I will be taking you with me. Leonie is a jewelry designer that loves and enjoys her life. Working in a creative field complements her character and helps to bring her inspirations to life. She knows how to appreciate good music, art, fashion, design, and food. She is very selective when it comes to her working and private environment and feels confident and relaxed in outfits that match her personality and her jewelry designs. Having a busy, active social life, she is very well organized and likes to dress well and appropriately in every situation. I arrived in the shop 15 minutes ago. It was so funny that I met by pure coincidence in the train station in Vienna Anastasia. We were both laughing because in the last 3 months we met by pure chance, either in the train or in the train station 3 or 4 times already. It's always a pleasure to see her, and we are going to meet for a chat and a coffee before our Easter. We are celebrating the Orthodox Easter, which most of the times happens 1 week after the Catholic Easter. Today I am going to prepare everything that I'm going to need for the photo shoot tomorrow. First of all, I'm going to take out of the garment bags everything that I brought from my atelier. I've been randomly creating different items, and I'm very curious to bring everything together, do a fitting on the mannequin. I will be hanging everything here on this stander in the corner. You don't see it, but I'm going to show it to you later. And then I will be creating the looks, the outfits here on the mannequin. I didn't have the chance to have a fitting with a human, with a model, but I love my mannequin because she's adjustable between sizes 34 and 48. Yeah, so she will be of great help today. I'm planning to photograph 5 or 6 different looks. And everything that will come tomorrow I will be ironing and packing, have it prepared for tomorrow to be picked up. I will be coming by car, and I might not find a parking place right in front of the shop, which means that I can only stay, or the car can be only parked for 2-3 minutes to load everything in. I won't be driving long. The location you'll be seeing where I will be photographing is only 10 minutes away from here. It's going to be nice and cozy and pleasant. Yeah, you'll be seeing everything. Before starting to work, I'm going to need a coffee. I'm going to need some energy. I didn't eat anything yet. It is 2 p.m. So I will be making a coffee. I have some fruits. I have a pain au chocolat. And yeah, in half an hour I will be starting to work until the evening. It's exciting. It's exciting because yeah, I want to see how everything comes together, and I'm going to show you what I've been doing. Here I put everything together. Everything is ironed, is prepared, is waiting for tomorrow. I see that my battery is low and I don't have a spare one. Anyway, I will have to leave in 10 minutes because I have a meeting in the city. But I wanted to show you some glimpses of what I'm going to photograph tomorrow. Amka is going to be my model. I'm so happy that she has the time. She is gorgeous. She's very feminine and gracious. She comes from Mongolia and I'm always in awe by her beauty. We didn't do a fitting. Usually I would do fittings before any project, but we didn't do the fitting because she doesn't have much free time and I know her body shape. We've been working before for a few times and I'm convinced that everything is going to fit very well. I'm going to look now for some earrings from my collection and yeah, I will prepare. In 10 minutes I will have to leave because I have a meeting in the city. Tomorrow I will be telling you everything about the concept. It is still Leonie. I'm very excited to tell you my story. I love to write stories. I'm telling stories through my designs. I would also like to show you here what I have. I don't think I will take it tomorrow or maybe yes, I don't know. I will show you a cape that I've been doing recently. I love the fabric. I'm a big fan of capes and vests. So let's have a look. Here it is. That's the result. I'm so happy with it. I'm going to be fast because the battery is almost empty. I told you earlier that it's not always easy to find the right fabrics matching your idea, the design that you have in mind. In this case I was very lucky, but I always keep an open eye in finding the right fabrics for capes. It is a science because they should not be too heavy, they should not be too light. I got lucky and I hope to get more lucky in finding other colors. I've decided to keep a longer length than my previous idea because you can wear it with higher heels, also with flats. You can wear it in casual occasions with jeans or more formal occasions. It has a minimalist design. It adds such a caressing, cozy, beautiful layer on you. It drapes very nice. I will be trying it now for you to have a look, but I will also be taking it tomorrow to see how it looks on Amka. I'm going to create more pieces in the near future. This one will go next week in the front of the shop and yeah, I will be doing more of those. In May I will take part in a fair. That's a good piece to also show my potential customers. I'm sure it's going to have success. Now I'm going to have a look at the earrings to see what I will be taking tomorrow. I kiss you and we will see each other tomorrow morning. Good morning. We've started preparations. We are at Paulina's beautiful apartment. I'm saying we because Amka is right there. I'm going to introduce her to you. I'm very happy that everything went as planned. I found a good parking place in front of my shop. I found a good parking place here as well. Paulina is always so generous and kind, and she offered us her space, her garden to photograph. It was not easy to find a location. I was offered at Hotel Altstadt. Their terrace is amazing. You are going to see a little bit later what's the concept about, but they are going to open the terrace in May. Now we are in April. It's still too early in the year to photograph. garden, a vegetable garden. You don't see much, but I wanted to have this project done now. So we are going to use this beautiful space. You'll see it. Paulina made us a coffee. In 1 hour we are going to start photographing. I'm going to sort now everything. The dresses are hanging very well. They are on a height, so they will not get any creases. Shoes will have to be organized. I have 3 different pairs, the earrings, headpieces, a lot to do. It's exciting. I'm so much looking forward seeing the results. But yes, so far so good, and I'm sure everything will turn out as planned. I will get back to you in a minute. Here on the table there are some sandwiches and juices. I wish to say a special thank you to Dean and David. I've been yesterday, I told you earlier in the episode that I'm going to have a meeting, a customer meeting. And I was in the area of Museums Quartier. Dean and David is located on Burggasse number 6 to 8. They sell delicious foods, sandwiches, wraps, curries and rice, sweets. And guess what? I went there to get some food for dinner, and they offered me so much more because the salesperson, she was so sweet, said that it's my lucky day, it's my lucky time, because they are going to close soon after I will be leaving. They will be closed over the weekend, and they have extra foods. And she filled a bag with delicious foods. I brought some here and I wish to say thank you. I wish to say hello because I know she's going to watch. I told her that I'm going to publish this episode some days later, maybe a week later, and yes, I wish to say thank you. Da, sigur, noi, cum să zic, ne descurcăm, exact, că și eu, adică trebuie să mă la pantofi, ce poartă la...
Zic numai că o să fiu pentru 50 de minute.
Cât ai nevoie. O să ies puțin în curte acum să văd un spot așa unde...
Ieși, faci ce vrei, deci vă leg
Mulțumim.
So can I have it oder schon ein bisschen, oder? Ich habe.
I am Leonie. I live in Vienna and I work as a graphic designer and photographer. My work connects me to wonderful people, experiences, and amazing places. Working long, exhausting hours on each project, I appreciate my city and its surroundings as Vienna offers so many opportunities to spend time in the nature, be close to it. I would go for walks in the vineyards of Nussdorf, watch the wildlife on the Danube shore, admire the sunset from Leopoldsberg, meet my friends in the botanical garden, Volksgarten or Schönbrunn, take my sketchbook in our garden, have a takeaway meal on a bench in Stadtpark or a glass of wine in Neustift. I love to plant seeds and seedlings in my community garden right where I live, or spend many summer days gardening in my aunt's garden in Diesing. All my teas and cooking herbs come from my garden and balcony. Rose petals would ornate my elder lemonades or the cakes that I would love to bake. I love wearing cotton or linen trousers, silk and cotton blouses, flowy summer dresses, wool pullovers, coats and beanies, leather shoes and handcrafted accessories. I buy most of my clothes and body care products from local small independent manufacturers. I will always appreciate their craft and commitment in making things right and authentic. I am aware of the nature's gifts. Nature calms me, it feeds my soul and body. It boosts my creativity, it enhances my artistic sensitivity and compassion to everyone and everything around me. Nature is energy, beauty, honesty. Nature grounds and heals me. Nature is life.
So my dears, we are ready with our project, with our photo shoot. Here is Amka. She would like to say hello.
Hey, I'm Amka.
Everything went so well and smooth, and we were lucky because as soon as we ended photographing the last dress, it started to rain.
We're going a bit outside. Oh, it started to rain. To show you how the white cape looks on Amka.
I'm your sweetie pie, wearing your favorite shirt. You're my apple juice when I
It's sunny, but it's raining, and yeah, perfect timing. Paulina is there.
Hi, I'm Paulina.
She's getting ready because she will go out in town. Come closer, Amka. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to end this episode here because I will be going to work. I will also be visiting my friend Jelena Fiala. She's having an exhibition today. It is Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday, the work will continue, but on Monday I'm planning to take the day off. Stay around because I'm going to edit the next episode very soon, and I'll be publishing it in about a week. Again, thank you for watching, thank you for being here. We kiss you. Bye. Bye. Cheers.